Hey, before you dive into specs, let me ask you something real. When was the last time your TV felt like it was part of the moment instead of just a picture in the room? That invisible barrier between you and the story drops the instant you live with the Samsung S95F. This is for the kind of person who notices when colors look washed out, when dark scenes lose texture, when fast motion feels blurry instead of sharp. You don't just want a screen that shows content, you want one that communicates it, that pulls you in instead of keeping you at arm's length. Before you go any further, take a moment to check the current price and stock. OLEDs with this level of processing, high refresh, and immersive audio don't hang around once people catch on to what they really deliver. You probably remember the exact moment you realized your current TV wasn't enough anymore. Maybe HDR scenes looked flat instead of vibrant. Maybe shadows melted into gray. Maybe fast scenes looked smeared instead of crisp. That's when good enough stopped feeling good enough and you started wanting real performance. Once the Samsung S95F becomes your centerpiece, everything changes instantly. Blacks stay deep without washing out detail. Bright highlights shine without glare dominating the scene. Motion feels alive and fluid at 164 Hz instead of lagging behind what your eyes are tracking. Dolby Atmos doesn't just add sound, it places it around you so audio feels like it's happening in the room, not just on the screen. You feel it during movie nights when every color feels intentional and expressive. You feel it during game sessions where every scene feels responsive and sharp instead of blurred. You feel it during everyday streaming where even upscaled content holds texture and clarity thanks to the AI Gen3 processor. Even casual shows start sounding richer because the audio finally matches the depth of the picture. This isn't about a long list of numbers. It's about how complete the experience feels: motion, color, contrast, and sound working together so nothing fights for attention. Once you've lived with that harmony, weak screens start to feel flat almost immediately. If you're even considering this, don't wait around for random price swings or stock quirks. Premium OLED performance at this level gets noticed fast by people who want presence, not just size. You might wonder if OLED really makes that big a difference. That doubt disappears the moment deep blacks stay true without blooming. The way motion handles at 164 Hz makes action feel crisp instead of smeared. And the Dolby Atmos audio sits in the room naturally, not like an add-on. The unexpected benefit is how effortless it all feels. Setup doesn't turn into a chore. Interfaces feel intuitive. You press play and suddenly your space feels more like a theater instead of a living room. Blacks feel deep without losing detail, colors feel rich and intentional, motion stays sharp and natural, audio feels like it's around you. You stop fiddling with settings endlessly. It's not a tiny, underwhelming panel, it's not something you'll tire of quickly at some point. Endlessly comparing specs just stalls you. You already know which experience keeps looping in your head. Choosing it is how you finally move past compromise into real enjoyment. Don't let this upgrade be one you delay and then regret every time your current screen feels less than it should. If you're ready for visuals and sound that finally fit the way you watch, check availability now and take that step with confidence.